and this is how you're gonna get genuine followers. So there's 3 main ways that I have for you guys of how you can start working with brands. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Christina. Nice to meet you. I make videos all about being a girl boss, side hustles, online business, and living your best life. So if you like videos like that, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button down below so that you can join our YouTube family and you can be a part of all of our future videos. So I'm super pumped for today's video because I'm gonna be sharing with you guys the 5 steps that you need to follow to be an influencer in 2020. I have so much information to share with you, so I want you to grab a pen and a piece of paper and let's dive in. So because you clicked on today's video, I'm assuming you have an idea about what an influencer is, otherwise known as an Instagrammer or a YouTuber. But if you're totally new to the online space and you're not really sure, an influencer is somebody that has a large following online and they are able to influence this group of people. So most often they make money by partnering with brands and companies and they will advertise for them. So a brand will reach out and say, hey, we have this new product that we think you'll really like. We think your followers will like this. And if you want to create content for us on your Instagram or on your YouTube channel or some other social media account, then we will pay you for this advertising. So that's mostly how influencers make their money, is by partnering with brands and companies. But there are so many other ways that influencers can make money. They can start their own businesses, they can sell their own products that they create, they can run events, like they can do so much stuff. And that's the really amazing thing about becoming an influencer. So sometimes you hear people say that there are way too many influencers out there right now. The space is so saturated and everybody and their mother is trying to become an influencer. And while that's kind of the truth, I think there's room for everybody. And I read a stat this morning that said by the year 2022, the influencer marketing industry is going to be worth 15 billion. And in 2019, the industry was only worth 8 billion. So as you can see, the market is growing so much and companies really value influencers. They know how much of an impact influencers make when they share products that they love. So I read an article that said consumers are actually more likely to buy a product if an influencer recommends it than if a celebrity recommends it. And I think this just really goes to show how impactful influencers are. So if you're somebody that wants to take on the career of an influencer in 2020, it's definitely not too late. The industry is growing so fast and there is room for everybody. So your first step in becoming an influencer is to choose your platform. I really recommend starting on one platform and then building from there to avoid overwhelm in creating so much content for different social media accounts. So when I first started my online journey, I started on YouTube, but you can totally do whatever you feel more comfortable with. So I started out on YouTube, I started interacting with people and making videos. And then once I had a few videos out, I made an Instagram account that I linked to my YouTube channel and I grew the both of them together. But it really can be overwhelming when you're first starting out online and you feel like, oh my gosh, I have to write captions and take pictures and edit videos and create videos. It can be a lot. And that's why I recommend just sticking with one platform for at least a few weeks, just until you get the hang of things. And it's actually so much easier to grow on a second platform once you have a following on another platform. So when I started out on YouTube, I made a video saying, hey, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, then here's my Instagram handle. And then I got followers that way. So don't feel like because you're only focusing on one platform, you're not going to be able to grow a community on another platform. It's so easy once you have an audience in one place to transfer them over to another place. Your second step for becoming an influencer is to choose a niche or a theme for your content. So what do you want your channel or your Instagram account to be about? And I think this is something that I made a mistake in when I first started out online, is that I didn't have a clear enough niche for what my content was going to be. And I ended up with a really segmented audience. So what happened was every single time I would upload a video, I would lose a bunch of subscribers because I would have some people subscribing for beauty content, but then I would upload a video about saving money. So then all of those people would unsubscribe. And then I would upload a food video and then I would have more people unsubscribe. And it was really hard to connect with my audience because I had so many different people with different interests on my account. So it was just hard to give people what they wanted. And that's why my account kind of had a slow start, to be honest. But now I have a clear idea about what my niche actually is. So like I said at the beginning of this video, it's like girl boss, side hustles, online business. And this has really helped me because it's allowed me to seem like an expert in this area. So once you have a niche and you have have a theme for your content and you know what social media platform you want to use to start growing your account, you can actually start to grow your audience and get followers. So there's a few ways that you can do this when the market is a little bit saturated and there's so many influencers competing for other people's time and for that follow. So the first way that I recommend that you get followers is to actually provide value. So what I mean by this is sometimes people will post a selfie and then an emoji as a caption and they wonder why nobody is following them. But that's because they're not giving people a reason to follow them. It's really good if you can help somebody solve a problem or make their life better in some way so that they feel compelled to follow you. So once you start providing value on your social media accounts as a way to gain followers, then it's time to start engaging with other people on social media to hopefully get more attention to your accounts and then get more followers. So it's really important to reach out to people online, comment on Instagram posts, comment on YouTube videos, and respond to all of your comments on Instagram and YouTube so that you can get your accounts out there and you can get noticed. There's literally like billions of people online at this point, and so it's hard to make yourself noticed and it's really easy to get lost in the crowd. And that's why it's important to be engaging with people and leaving comments. This is something that I always recommend, especially if you're trying to get found on YouTube, is to leave comments on other people's videos and other people's posts if you're trying to get more traction on Instagram. But what I want to say is don't spam. This is so important. Do not comment the same comment over and over again. Something really just like, love this, or like, oh, super cute. Like, it's important to leave actual thoughtful, meaningful comments so that you stand out from the crowd and that you're engaging authentically and like intentionally. Do not spam, do not write the same comment over and over. Really think about what you want to comment to people and create meaningful conversations in the comment sections of Instagram and YouTube. And this is how you're going to get genuine followers. Another really great way to grow your online community and to gain exposure for yourself is to be a guest on someone else's social media account or blog or podcast. This is something that I'm really trying to work on in 2020, and I think I've already done a pretty good job at it because I've actually been a guest in some people's Facebook groups online. I will do like a live video all about growing your YouTube channel, and then this way people will see the live video and then they will come over to my YouTube channel and subscribe. So it's a really great new way to get more followers on your social media accounts. I also did a guest blog post for somebody, so I wrote all about starting a YouTube channel, and then the person who owned the blog posted my link to my YouTube channel. So this was another way that I was able to get followers, and I'm also really trying hard to get on a podcast this year as well. There are so many different ways that you can promote your social media accounts: blog posts, Facebook groups, podcasts. These are all ways that you can get followers when you're trying to be an influencer in 2020. So once you've built your online community, your fourth step to becoming an influencer in 2020 is to actually start working with brands and generating income for yourself. So this is so important, and I really want to stress this. It is totally okay to work with brands for free when you're first starting out, because it's important to get a little bit of experience under your belt and to get an idea about what being an influencer and advertising for brands is all about. But brands have a tendency to reach out and expect you to create content for free all the time. Now, I have a sizable community. I have over 12,000 subscribers on YouTube and 2,000 subscribers on Instagram, and I feel like I create pretty good, valuable content, but brands will still try to get me to create a full video absolutely free advertising their product. A video for me takes about a full day to create, so when you put that in the scheme of things, like, that's a lot of work that you are not getting paid for, and I really want you guys to value your worth and to value the work that you put into online. Just taking a picture and making a video, it might seem not like work because you really enjoy it, but it is work, and you deserve to be paid for that work. So people always wonder, like, well, how much should I be charging when I'm first starting out? I would say that, you know, if you have a really engaged community and you have, say, like 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 Instagram followers, you should be charging from like $80 to $100 to create a piece of content for a brand. And then as your accounts grow, you can charge a lot more than this. I don't have like an actual rate that you can charge because it all depends on how many followers you have, how much engagement you have. There's so many things that go into how much you should be charging a brand. brand, but I think $80 to $100 is a good starting point when you have like 1,000 followers. So I wanna share 3 main ways with you guys of how you can start working with brands. The first way is that a brand will reach out to you through email or through Instagram DM, something like that. And this is why it's really important to actually engage in the comment section on other people's YouTube videos, because I have had brands reach out to me and say, hey Christina, we saw you in the comment section of so-and-so's video and we would love for you to try out our product. So this is another little trick of why it's important to be engaging on social media, because you never know who is gonna see your account and who's gonna wanna work with you. The next way that you can start working with brands and making money online is by reaching out to them. So if there's a brand that you have been loving for so long, you can send them a message on Instagram, or if you can find a specific person's email, you can say, hey, like introduce yourself, say what you do online, give them a little bit of an introduction about like how many subscribers you have, how many views you're getting, and then tell them why you really love their company and why you love their products, and say that you would love to advertise for them and create content for them. And sometimes this will work out and a company will offer you a brand deal based on you reaching out to them. And the next way that you can work with brands as a way to make money is by going through third-party websites like FameBit. So I will leave the FameBit website down below in the description, but basically it is a site that you can sign up for, and then they connect brands and influencers together so that they can work together on sponsorships. So brands will post like they want you to advertise this product for this much money. So you send them an email and pitch yourself, how many subscribers you have, why you want to work with them, and then they will reach out if you seem like a good fit. Because I'm so passionate about being my own boss, step number 5 in becoming an influencer in 2020 is my favorite, and that is starting your own business and selling your own products. So once you have a community online and you have a bunch of dedicated followers that are really interested in you and what you have to offer, you can launch your own business and sell your own products. And there are so many different things you can do. You can sell presets, you can sell merch, you can sell ebooks, you can sell guides, courses, like the list goes on. There are so many things that you can offer once you have a dedicated community online. And that's what I think is truly amazing about being an influencer and working online, is that there is no limit to the income that you can generate for yourself. As long as you are providing value to somebody, you can always make money and you can always further your career online. All right, guys, that is gonna be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got some tips of how you can start your influencer journey in 2020. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up so that I know to make more videos like this one. Also, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button so that you can join our YouTube family. I have freebies, my Facebook page, my Instagram, my website, all of that stuff linked down below for you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!